from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch of a great pitcher's duel is coming up next. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Fielder, Aaron Hicks.
And the pitch. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Back up the middle. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the inning. Digging in, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Severino has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Lays off 2-2 now. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. So digging in now, J.D. Martinez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here's a high pop-up. And Walker will put this one away, and the inning is over. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 3 base hits and 17 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Number 25.
Next for New York, Gleyber Torres, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And lay off fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Standing in, Miguel Andujar. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Sale has his target. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. The 1-2. It's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's gone just 2 for 15. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Down and away, ball 1. Two balls and a strike.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Mitch Moreland is on deck. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now batting, Mitch Moreland. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. High pop-up. Severino over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres brings it in. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. At the plate, Andrew McCutchen, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. Now in the box, Luke Voigt. First pitch of the at-bat. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. Digging in, Neil Walker.
Second baseman, Neil.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. Voigt leads off first with 1 away. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's another 0-2. A little bouncer.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already. And there are 2 gone in the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball one to start the at-bat. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Third inning, no score to this point. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the third out of the inning. Rafael Devers the next to bat as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit hard to third. Andujar's got it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. Ready now, Sandy Leon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Previous history with Luis Severino, just 3 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. 0-1 the count. Back up the middle. Torres picks it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and a strike to count. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode.
Threw it right past him. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The windup and the 0-1. behind 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Still 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Ready for another chance? Andrew Benintendi. First time up, he went down looking. And the changeup is way low that time. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Up next for the Red Sox.
First delivery to him on the way. Sliders in for a strike. Missed with a slider.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Number 2, Xander Bogart.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt here. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Torres has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Stepping in, Gleyber Torres. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. The 2-0 on the way. Is a fastball taken for a strike on the outside corner. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Miguel Andujar looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses. 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Settling in now, Andrew McCutchen. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Andrew McCutchen.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
The batter, number 40.
Stepping into the box, Neil Walker looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Counts 1-0.
And he takes ball one. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Into the box, Mitch Moreland. He popped out in his first trip.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you can take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
The 0-2 once more. Misses inside off the plate. And right into the shift. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. After it is McCutchen. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Red Sox hit is good for extra bases. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly by Walker. And that's out number one. Coming to the plate now, Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Devers isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. So striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center, and he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a...
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. Here's J.D. Martinez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. And he'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. High in the air out to center field. After it is Hicks. And that retires the side. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Aaron Hicks. He went down on strikes last time up. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Aaron Judge sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Giancarlo Stanton is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he's got another one. 13. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. David Robertson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
David Robertson.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Mitch Moreland. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. But fastball inside, ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
A swing by Moreland and a ball soaring to right field. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And Pedroia's got himself a base hit. Rafael Devers the next to bat. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready with the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strike. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Leon shading to his right. 1 down. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Pedroia. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Miguel Andujar now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swinging a soft liner. They'll whip this one to first in time. And here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Chad Green gets the ball from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Here's Mookie Betts. First delivery to him on the way. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. And this one's in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Andrew Benintendi. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that misses inside. 1-0. Bradley stands at first with 1 out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. To first, reined in. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Up next for the Yankees.
Ready once again, Luke Voigt. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Ready for another shot now, Neil Walker. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. Pedroia on to first, and it's in time to get Walker as well. It's a double play. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Sale sets. Here's the 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Here's big Aaron Judge, and they're runners at the corners now. Number 70 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 70.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2-2.
Set to deal on 2-2. Slow little roller to third. Andujar fields it cleanly, and that's the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Xander Bogaerts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. There's one well above the zone for a ball. Hot shot on the ground to short. Torres brings it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a big swing and miss on a ball up and away from him for a strike. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's off the green monster. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Stepping up now, Dustin Pedroia. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Leon finds it. And he makes the throw to first. Stanton is retired, and there's one away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And it's gone into the monster seats. Digging in, Gleyber Torres. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Now another one hit deep to left. Benintendi ranging back. Still going back. Gone. Back-to-back homers. In now, Miguel Andujar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Craig Kimbrell answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a ball well off the plate. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
On the first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now. So stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's 1 for 5. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's counted. Into the
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. The big bat for the Red Sox tonight, well, it belonged to this man, Mitch Moreland. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys, too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Boston Red Sox: 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Yankees, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball.